Hello and welcome to the Scatterable channel, and today I want to show you guys the coolest, craziest, and most insane tech that I saw at CES 2020. Now, of course, everything you see here is very much out of budget, it's very expensive, but it was too cool not to put into a video, so that's what we'll be doing for you guys today. Starting with this i7 9700K that I won from an influencer event that was hosted by Newegg, which is really cool. And if you want to see that in a future build video, let me know. And I kind of already have my own idea for it, but it's an unorthodox CPU, so it'll be interesting to use. The coolest thing, period, that I probably saw at CES was the new 360 Hz refresh rate technology that was available at Nvidia's booth. So yes, we are getting those monitors, and from my experience with using it, it is so fluid, so fast, and honestly, going from that back to 60 Hz was like comparing fluid motion, like high refresh rate video to like a slideshow. The difference was insane from all the tests that they showed me, and it's certainly something really cool, and I kind of want to get my hands on it. I feel like I could get a lot of people mad online with having like the fastest response times, fastest refresh rate, fastest gear, and just, you know, schooling everybody in Halo. That could be really fun and could make a lot of people pissed off, because seriously, this monitor does give you some advantages in online gaming. The next biggest, coolest thing that I saw was the new Razer Blade laptop, because speaking of high refresh rate monitors, the new Razer Blade can go up to 300 Hertz, and that's really fast for a laptop. So that is another cool thing. And also, they are introducing some optical switches to the laptops, so you can have some faster actuation times with pressing the keys, so you can have an even faster gaming experience on a laptop, of all places, not even a desktop. And again, it has that RTX 2080 Max-Q card, all in a very slim package that starts at $2,600, but it's still really cool. Another cool thing was the Lee & Lee RGB power supply cables, and those are cool, but all I gotta say is, bruh. And I believe they start at like $60 and $40 each for the graphics card cable and motherboard cable. Another big bro moment, I guess, is the Origin Big O. You can get an Xbox or PlayStation combined into a gaming PC along with a 4K Elgato capture card for $2,500. Or actually, the capture card, I believe, is separate, so it can be like maybe around like $2,700 or $2,800. So that is just a really insane way, if you have a lot of money to drop, right, on a PC and console combo that can all stream in one to, say, your Twitch or Mixer channel in one case. And that's just a really cool concept, and it's finally cool to see that this has now been brought to life through Origin. And speaking of Origin, Elgato, and Corsair, you can get the new Elgato 4K 60S Plus, which is a 4K mobile capture card for $400. But it is the best of the best, and it can record to an SD card, and that is really cool. Now, another huge thing is Comparator Works and their crazy new Battle Station PC thing that I got to take a shot at and play some Halo in. And it's finally like one of those really cool battle stations that you see on Instagram or YouTube that you're like, man, I really wish I could sit in that one day. Well, that was my experience, because I finally get to sit in one of those. And I believe the whole thing was $30,000. That's about it. It was a cool experience, but is it worth $30,000? No. I'd rather buy a car or something like that. But now going back to some more crazy tech, there was an $800 turntable that I saw at the Audio Technica booth, and I just went, bruh. Because there's no actual included speakers, it just reads, discs that you put onto it, and it's $800. And on the same row, there's a basic $100 one. And I'm not an expert at turntables, but I'm really curious to know what are the differences between a $100 turntable and an $800 turntable. I would really want to know. If you know that, let me know in the comment section below and I'll pin it. But going back to PCs, iBuyPower is introducing a new lineup of standalone cases. One of those, which is going to be really cool for those of you who maybe want to get into custom water looping but don't know where the heck to start, is the new iBuyPower Element CL case. Now, the really cool thing about this case is that the water reservoir is taken up in the front panel. And it makes this easy to, like, say, set up a water cooling setup, because a lot of the holes are pre-drilled. So with the case, it can kind of know like which motherboard or which style of CPU or graphics card you're already using. So like I want to assume iBuyPower is already going to have a list of compatible products with the case. So that way you can get these pre-bended tubes and stuff that you can set inside of the case that'll perfectly match up with your processor, graphics card, or anything like that. And I think it'll make the overall process for setting up a custom water cooling loop a lot more streamlined and easier. So do look forward to that case if you are wanting to get into custom water looping, but don't know where to start, or don't know how to bend tubes and know like the exact lengths of tubes to like set up a full custom water loop. And finally, the last cool thing at CES is AMD's new 4000 series of mobile processors for their laptop lineups. And what makes this cool is because it's a little sneak peek of what's to come for, say, like AMD's next step into APUs in the 7nm range, because with these new mobile 4000 series CPUs, they have integrated Vega graphics. And with that 7nm architecture that I really want to see on like the next 4200G or 4400G, I really want to see what kind of power and gaming performance we can get out of such a power efficient chip with maybe updated Vega graphics on the 7nm architecture. So it's a nice little preview into what's to come, hopefully, for desktop APUs. So that is it for our CES 2020 coverage. This is the final video, and after this, we're gonna get on a plane and get out of here. So if you enjoyed our CES content, do like this video and let us know in the comments what we should do for next year, because I already have a list on my phone for improvements and things I wanna do for next year. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching our CES 2020 content from the Scatterable channel. And again, this is the Scatterable channel signing out.